We're here. We've landed. Well, okay. I hear you laughing.
Let me just choke on a piece of coconut real quick.
The
Jesus
possibility
Christ.
for me doing something stupid is still outrageously high. I'm just not going to screw up the screen cap this time.
Yeah.
All right. 307 Reacts. I'm Matt. It's Chris.
Yeah.
And Jelly Roll's on the screen in front of us with his brand new music video, but we're going to watch the audio thing instead because we know how much you guys hate it when we do that. Just kidding. We're going to watch the actual music video. We almost pulled up the audio, though, and Chris was
the
like,
audio came out first.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
was like, well, maybe he's not doing a video.
And Chris was like, I think there's a video. So we researched and actually, we researched, just searched it again, and then it came up. So we're going to watch the actual official music video. Jelly Roll, man, what else is there to say? There's nothing else to say. What do we got? Oh, the lights are green.
The lights are green, ladies and gentlemen.
When the lights are green, yeah, just give them the winter green there, you see?
Wow, dude, good over the shoulder.
I didn't even mean, dude, I had to look.
Dope.
I had to look to see if they actually went. Yeah, planned it right here. You saw it
All
first.
scripted.
Smooth.
Smooth.
SMOOV, baby. That's my new gamer tag. Smooth. Now,
Smooth.
I know that's already taken by somebody. So like, comment, subscribe. Jelly Roll's on a roll, literally.
Dude, I ran into a guy with the gamer tag, Dusty Biscuit Eater. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Dusty Biscuit Eater.
I bet that's his real name.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah, so anyways, go ahead and leave a cloud emoji down in the comments. I don't even care if you made it this far into the intro. It doesn't matter. Just go ahead and leave one. All right, here we go. Let's get into it.
See the sunrise in her eyes before the cold November rain.
Oh, that was
cool.
That was such a good shot.
That was
wow.
a really good shot.
Wow, I didn't even realize that they were going in reverse. It looked like they were moving forward until the smoke went the wrong way. Dude, that was so good. Dude.
And if you only knew her smile, you never know that she's in pain.
Dude, this is going to be horrible. No, because I know what you're doing, Jelly Roll. I know what's happening right now. You're going to replay this whole fucking scene, and throughout the video, we're going to figure out what happened to this woman, and it's going to be super tragic and terrible, and I'm not prepped for it. I'm not ready for that, okay? This is going to be terrible. Not musically. Musically it's going to be phenomenal, but like, god damn it, you're going to get me right in the heart with this fucking video. I know it, and I know it from Fall in the Fall. It was like the same kind of premise. That video caught me so off guard, man. It was so...
Fall in the Fall wasn't necessarily like...
Was that Struggle?
It wasn't a sad
that was
video.
Struggle and Jelly Roll.
That was Struggle and Jelly.
Okay, yeah.
Fall in the Fall was more of a like...
That's what I mean, though.
Like,
it was like this, like,
dude, that was fucking crazy.
Like this, oh my god, like this crazy thing. So like, I know that these guys have ways of making these super powerful videos, and like that's what this is gonna be. I just need to give me a second.
Whew.
All right, okay, we're ready. Let's go back 10. Let's see what happens.
Strap in.
Yeah, no shit. I put the harnesses in the garage, by the way. We need to figure that out at some point.
Yeah.
Her smile, you never know that she's in pain. Nobody ever saw it coming. It started with a little pill. One thing led to another. Since then it's all been downhill. She was the life of the party. She was the one everybody used to wanna hang around. I bet they wonder where she is now.
Damn.
That boy was driving.
She was too far gone. I'm afraid to lose her now. She's afraid of coming down.
Wow.
I don't wanna say goodbye.
Wow. I'm
So it's
afraid to lose her now, but she's afraid of coming down.
So it's a drug overdose thing, obviously, is what's going on here. But dude, that is so fucking powerful, man. The images of all the shit shaking off the shelves in the ambulance, dude. What a crazy perspective, because you don't think about that shit, you know? Like, it's stuff you don't think about. When you see an ambulance driving down the road, you know something's, you know there's an emergency. You never consider, at least I don't, consider that there are paramedics in there possibly working on somebody while also traveling 50 miles an hour down the road and like taking turns, and like there's so much happening inside of that little cabin in there, dude. And like, not to mention the fact that like not everything is, I'm sure they have them set up pretty well. This is probably obviously for dramatic effect, but like I'm sure they've got things pretty well secured in there, but there's still, things can fly off the shelves and shit, you're in a moving vehicle, man. Yeah. What a crazy perspective, dude. I've never thought about that before. That
and here's the other crazy thing, right? So if you guys saw yesterday's video, me and Matt talked about, and even videos way before that, we've talked about first responders and police and all this stuff. What's crazy is that these two people taking care of this person has no idea who she is.
Yeah.
Like Jelly Roll is telling us a story from the perspective of, man, dude, I just don't want to like lose her, but she's sucked into this thing and like she just won't. She's afraid to come out of it and she can't.
She's addicted. It's an addiction.
And like, what do I do? And yet there's people out there who have no idea who this person is that's willing to take a fucking bus, okay?
Literally,
slam somebody in the back of that thing. They got two people fucking working on them, just trying to keep them alive. And this other guy's just Ricky Bobby hauling ass, okay?
And like, man, and like that's a good point too. Like, and how much do EMS staff make? I know they probably get
not
paid
enough.
They probably get paid decent, but definitely not enough. Because thinking about shit like that, you have to go into every situation and put all personal biases and opinions aside and just go, I'm saving a life.
Yeah.
My job, in order to collect my paycheck, I need to save this guy's life. Now, that's not, obviously, it's not that strict.
And the other part of it is, like, sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
Like, and God, man, that's a tough job.
Dude, and those are the ones, too. Think about the ones where they show up and, people, bodies, whatever, dead on arrival. And it's like, we still got to put him in the ambulance and drive back to the hospital. Yeah. Got to do an autopsy. You got to figure out what's going on, do an assessment. Or it's like, then you have an ambulance ride where you're just next to a corpse, just an exposed corpse. There's that aspect of it too. Yeah. Wow, dude.
Man, I'll tell you what, the people who do, thank you.
Yes, okay, seriously.
Like, dude, fuck your job.
Seriously,
I could not do that shit.
What a traumatic fucking thing that you guys have to go through on a consistent basis, man. How crazy.
But there's something to be said for somebody who will save a complete stranger's life, and yet sometimes will see somebody just struggling. Now here's the thing, okay? I'm very careful about, I'll never give money to somebody who's begging on the street. I'll never do it. I might go get him a gallon of Gatorade and some like chips or something,
That's
something to just kind of keep him going. But like, I don't ever give money because when I lived in Spokane, I saw a whole bunch of these guys. They'd be out there with a sign. They get in a Aston Martin and take off. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what the hell? Like, and I caught a guy one time and asked him, I go, so how much you make a day? I make $5-6 a day. Mm-hmm. Jesus, dude! Like
that all started. One of the first mega viral videos I saw was some dude in California who was doing that.
Yeah,
he literally every day would wake up and dress in these tattered fucking clothes that weren't washed or anything, and he would go out on the streets with a bucket of soap and a rag and a squirter bottle, and he would literally wash windows at intersections and shit for people, and people would just give him $2-3 at a time. Yeah. This dude lives in like one of the biggest houses I've ever seen in my life. Has a beautiful wife, has 4 kids, 3 cars in the garage, 15 acres where he's got private land and this
crazy,
and that.
Man.
I'm like, and this guy's going, I think back in the day, this was like, early 90s when I saw this, he was making like $2,000 a day.
Yeah.
And it's like, $2,000 in 1994 is like $10,000 a day now. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's insane amounts of money. Yeah. So,
but anyway, the point is,
yes,
these people will drop everything they're doing for a complete stranger, and they know it's they're medical professionals. Yeah. They know it's an overdose, and like typically those people aren't looked on in the greatest light, right? Which I mean, man, it's hard. Like a lot of times people put themselves in that hole, right? And the only way that they're going to get out of it is if they want to get out of it. And I've seen it over and over and over again. Nobody's going to come out of it unless they want to. And this is something that we'll probably talk about with Joey Dietrich. He had where he was in a game that was involved in all of that and stuff. And he was like, I just made the decision for myself. I don't want to do this anymore. And he said, before that I seeked help, but I didn't really want to get out. And, the help wasn't worth anything.
Can't help someone who doesn't want to help themselves, like you got it starts from within. So, great. This is super powerful. Sorry for the long break there, but this is an insane eye-opening thing that's happening. And it's very relative, especially in today's society with the fentanyl bullshit that's been going on and stuff. I mean, people are dropping all over the place because of that shit. So stop it with the fucking kill your local fentanyl dealer. Fuck those people, man.
And the pedophiles.
And the pedophiles, fuck those low life assholes. You know what I mean? All right, let's move forward.
She can't get herself to stop. I know that it'll take some time, but I'm scared there might be something that we don't got. Now everybody knows there's something. They see the writing on the wall, and she feels like she's flying while we're all watching her fall.
Wow.
She was the life of the party. She was the one everybody used to want to hang around. I bet they wonder where she is now. I wish I would have known before she was too far gone. I'm afraid to lose her now. She's afraid of coming down. She's afraid of coming down.
Hello. Thank you for calling the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration's National Helpline for information on treatment and recovery support services.
You can't get somebody real on the phone, though.
Fuck, dude.
Man. Powerful video.
That was maybe that ranks up there. Oh, good. Oh, this is amazing. 5
I
years sober.
love
Way
that.
to go, Caroline. Way to go, Chapin. Way to go, Gerald. You guys are killing it. Holly, way to go. 11 years. Damn, good for you guys. Fucking heroes, all of you. That might have been one of the best filmed videos I've seen this year.
Oh, yeah.
The way that was put
so
together
good.
was unbelievable. That was
Yeah.
so fucking good.
Yeah.
that was editing at its finest, man. Like the way, I don't know what they shot in to get those reverse shots as clear as they were. I don't know what frame rate, I don't know what exposure, I don't know how they did any of that shit. But the way, when the phone comes up off the ground and the screen lights up and you can read the time and all the numbers and shit on there as it's coming up, God
So
damn, dude, that is so detailed and so beautiful in the way that it's happening. Also, kudos to the actress. Holy shit. She did thinking about her doing that thing where she's throwing all the pills in her mouth and playing that role forward while all the cameras are rolling, and then doing the crying and then slamming herself against the door and slowly falling to the ground and acting the part. Holy shit.
Yeah.
This was an amazing video. Oh my God. Not to mention an incredible song. God damn, dude. So today we've watched 2 videos, right? 2 videos? Yes, 2 videos so far about seeking help for suicide prevention and substance abuse and things like that. And damn, dude, they have both been so powerful. It's been damn, bro. What'd you come in here with tonight, bro?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you this. We're gonna have to watch some comedy after this. Okay?
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna be sad.
I'm a little that. I knew it. I was this is gonna pull at my heartstrings, man. This is gonna do it.
And he had a lyric in there. He goes, she's soaring high while we all see her going down. And it's so true. A friend of mine has a drinking problem that he's working through, and it's funny because we had a person come in that we know, and I mean this guy was just fucking hammered, right? And he goes, man, that guy's just, he's like, man, that guy's fucking hammered. And I go,
I can smell the alcohol when you pull it in the parking lot.
Yeah, it's man, it's crazy how everybody else knows, but he thinks he thinks that nobody else knows.
He's in the clear.
Yeah. But, like, dude, everybody knows. Like,
and I think also to add to that, I think once you're in that arena, and I know this a little bit from personal experience, my dad went through this, but, like, once you're in that arena, I think you get to a certain point where you don't care if anyone knows.
Yeah.
And you probably don't know if anyone knows because you're so far gone. I mean, at a certain point, depending on how deep you go into your alcoholism, you can start hallucinating. You can be gone for days or weeks and literally not even know you did anything. Like your mental space is just completely erased. It's not there. Like you don't know who people are. You're in a fugue state. Like you're just dreaming awake. Like it's the craziest fucking thing to watch, dude. And so I think at a certain point you get to a point where like people are noticing that I'm smell like alcohol in the morning, but then you hit that point where it's like I need alcohol. Who fucking cares, dude? Yeah. These people know that I'm drunk all the time now. I'm Jim Leahy, like they just know it. So now I can just drink whenever I want to. It is a vicious cycle, and it is a steep slope, a steep, slippery slope for sure, man. And I can attest to that because I've seen it firsthand. And so, if you know someone who's struggling with substance abuse, alcoholism, mental challenges with their suicide shit, whatever that stuff. If you know somebody going through that kind of shit, reach out. The best thing you can do is reach out and just ask them what's up. Ask them to hang out. Like do something not associated with them doing their addiction thing, right? Like, hey man, instead of like going to hang out at a bar, hey man, you want to go? I don't fucking know. There's this concert in the park tonight. You want to go check that out and fucking watch a symphony play or something like that. Like I don't know. It's just a random example. But like reach out if you know someone, if you see something going on with somebody, it's best to just reach out. Like don't berate them. Don't be like, hey man, you should come off the alcohol. It's getting kind of crazy. Not a good approach. No. Just ask them about their day, their life. Ask them if they want to hang out. Just start spending time with them. Yeah, a lot of those people are just really looking for company, to be honest, and they find comfort in those addictive things. You know what I mean? So because they make them feel numb. So
and I mean, who knows what anybody's going through? I mean,
for sure.
I mean, God, dude, there's been. I mean, we had a bass player for my old band, and she actually overdosed on meth. Fuck. And I mean, we paid for her to go to. I mean, God, we grinded show after show after show after show and sold wristbands and merch and all this stuff and paid for her to go to rehab for 3 weeks. And she just wouldn't do it. And I mean, it's at that point, we're like, well, you can't be part of the band, but we still made sure to hang out with her every day. Somebody from the band picked her up every day and like, hey, man, let's go to the mall. Let's go watch a movie.
Keep them active.
Yeah, let's go do this, do that. She was really big into church. We all started going to church with her. There you go. And she always said she wanted to get better, but never took the steps. And we've said this with anything in life, whether it's trying to get your life back on track or whether it's trying to pursue a dream that you have. The first step always seems really big. But once you take that first step, you're like, oh, well, that wasn't that bad. Well, let's go ahead and take another step. Yeah, and take another step.
That's the thing is like the first step might seem really big, but once you take it, you realize so quickly how small it was. Yeah. And it's on a fundamental level of that principle, I hate making phone calls. Hate it. Can't stand it. Yeah. That's the first step for me. When I have to call, like for the tree service that I needed, I got to get a guy to cut down the tree. It took me like 2.5 weeks to call the company.
to make a phone call.
Because I have this existential this anxiety about calling people and talking to them on the phone. And like in my head, there has to be this perfect script. And if it doesn't go that way, the thing runs into a train wreck and then it gets lost. And none of that ever happens. But it's one of those things where like, you just gotta take the first step. Just do it. And it got to a point with, for example, with the tree thing where like, shit, I wish I would have called you guys a lot earlier because I would have got in earlier and we would have had this taken care of already. But it's just that thing. It's scary for sure. It's scary to take the first step, and it's going to be a little bit awkward and uncomfortable, but it's so worth it. Yeah, it's so worth it in the end, man.
And I mean, people like Joey who struggled with different things. He'll tell you that first step is 1,000% worth it. And, it change the people who you hang out with if you're struggling with something. That's the biggest thing is the people you hang out with.
I have never been more appreciative of someone coming into the studio to record than Joey because that dude will flex and mold and just do whatever it takes to make the thing work. Like if you make one suggestion, he's like, oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
Let's try it out.
Let's do that. Oh, okay, yeah. And he puts his trust in the people that he knows have done the thing before. Like, he knows me and Chris have been in this situation before and kind of have an ear for this kind of a thing. So when we give a suggestion, he's gung-ho. He's like, oh, of course, yeah. He's never done it before, so he's like, I don't know. Yeah, sure. If that's what's going to do it, let's do it.
And a lot of that comes from him kicking his addictions and going through that. Because what he's learned is he's like, look, as long as I take the steps that are suggested to me, as weird or outland, it's funny. I'm telling him in here when he's doing his vocal takes, right? And I go, just do this weird thing, right? And just
get it out.
Just speak the part, and do a little type of thing. He's like, whatever, like, and then he does, and all of a sudden it just works. You go, oh, okay, well, that was cool, but like, when you're trying to get away from an addiction or something, there's going to be things that to your mind doesn't make any sense,
and it's going to feel uncomfortable as hell.
It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel uncomfortable. You're gonna, people are judging me, and I'll tell you this: if people are judging you, fuck them. You don't need
those people are going to judge you whether you're going through that thing or not. Yeah. If you're not going through that thing, they're going to judge you on something else. Fuck those people. That's a great message. Yeah, like, it doesn't matter. Do you for you. Compare yourself to yourself. Be truthful, honest, and concise with your thoughts and the way you speak.
And what you'll find is you could have 100 people around you and be completely miserable. If you have 2 good people in your life, that's all you need.
We're right here.
Just 2.
It's us. What's up?
What's up?
Yeah, that was incredible. Yeah. I 6 out of 5, 10 out of 5, 20 out of 5, 100 out of 5. That was seriously so fucking good, man.
There's no way that this can't win some sort of award for video of the year. Like
I've seen a lot of videos this year. Let me tell you guys.
We've seen a shit road.
I've seen a lot of videos this year, and I am not kidding when I say that.
Over 300 for sure.
I think that was one of maybe the best ones I've seen. Yeah. That was so fucking good. The whole story of it, the song itself is amazing. The way Jelly Roll delivers the words, he grabs you with the way he's talking about it, because you don't exactly know what happened at first, and then you find out about halfway through the song, like, oh, okay, all right, she crushed up one too many or whatever it was, life of the party, couldn't handle the pressure, that kind of thing, And then all of a sudden this great story unfolds, and you have this amazing actress who can portray this part, and like this whole, I don't know. I've spoken enough about it. It was insane.
And then to find out that the whole thing's a dream, like,
yeah.
But she still has, like,
but she's still going through the thing, yeah.
Like, wow.
Like a fever dream kind of thing, and dude, I don't know, man.
Yeah, like your next time could be your last time. So find help today, okay?
We're here for you. I'm just saying, we love you guys.
If you guys like this video as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang. And with that, we'll see you guys next time. Bow.
That reminds me, I got to show you something that I made before you got here tonight. Give me a sec.